All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're talking about a qualification that is an absolute game changer for unlocking jobs all across Australia. Seriously, if you've ever thought about getting into warehousing, construction, or logistics, this is where you start.
So let me ask you, are you looking for a skill that's in super high demand? One that can literally open doors for you in a bunch of different industries? Well, a forklift license is exactly that. It's your ticket to a whole new world of career options.
In this explainer, we're basically going on a career quest. First, we'll cover the goal, why you even need a license. Then, we'll help you choose your tool, that's LF versus LO. After that, it's the path, the 5 simple steps to get qualified. We'll also cover all the logistics, costs and time, and finish with the reward, unlocking that next job.
Okay, let's dive into part 1, the goal. And look, understanding why you need this license is so important. This isn't just about learning to drive a cool machine. It's about earning an official high-risk work license that proves you're a safe, professional operator.
Now, take a look at this number, 142. That's the number of forklift incident claims that were accepted in New South Wales in just 1 year. That really puts it into perspective, right? This is why it's called high-risk work and why proper training isn't just a good idea. It's absolutely essential for keeping everyone safe on site. So really, it all boils down to 3 huge reasons. Number 1, it's the law. Plain and simple. You can't operate a forklift in Australia without a high-risk work license, or HRWL. Number 2, it keeps you safe, and just as importantly, it keeps your coworkers safe. And number 3, it gets you hired. This isn't a nice to have on your resume. It's a must-have. Okay, so you know you need a license, but which one? Let's move on and figure that out. We're going to look at the 2 main types, LF and LO, so you can pick the exact right tool for the job you want. First up, we've got the LF license. Think of this as your all-rounder, your bread and butter. This is for the most common forklifts you see everywhere, the standard counterbalance trucks, the high-reach trucks. The key thing here is you, the operator, are in a cabin on the ground. Then there's the LO license. Now this one is more of a specialty. It's for operating what they call order-picking forklifts, or stock pickers. Think of those gigantic warehouses for online shopping. With these, the operator's little cabin actually goes up and down with the forks, so you can pick individual items off super high shelves. And this breaks it down perfectly. Let's put them side by side. With an LF, you're on the ground moving whole pallets around. It's perfect for general warehousing, construction, that kind of thing. With an LO, you're going up and down with the load, picking individual items. That's essential for those massive distribution centers. So which one you choose really depends on the kind of work you're chasing. All right, this is the part you've been waiting for, the path. We're going to break down the whole process into 5 super simple, manageable steps. This is your clear roadmap to getting that license in your hand no matter where you are in Australia. And here it is, from start to finish. Step 1, you check if you're eligible. Step 2, you enroll with a proper training place, an RTO. 3, you do the training. 4, you pass the test. And finally, step 5, you apply for your official license. See? It's a really clear process when you lay it all out. So step 1 is the first hurdle. Are you eligible? You've got to be at least 18 years old. You'll need a basic understanding of English to handle the safety rules and the tests. You also need 100 points of ID and something called a Unique Student Identifier, or USI, which is totally free from the government website. And let me make this crystal clear. You do not need any previous forklift experience to start. Next up, steps 2 and 3 go hand in hand. Enroll and train. You have to do your course with a legitimate registered training organization, an RTO. Their whole job is to get you ready for the assessment. It's a mix of classroom stuff, learning safety rules, how to calculate loads, and then the fun part, practical, hands-on training where you actually get to drive the machine. And finally, steps 4 and 5 are how you bring it all home. You have to pass 2 tests, a written one and a practical one. Once you pass, the training organization gives you the magic paperwork. Then, and this is on you, you have to take that paperwork and apply for your official high-risk work license from your state's safety authority, like SafeWork or WorkSafe. Okay, you know the steps, but I know what you're thinking. How much is this going to cost me? How long will it take? Let's get into the quest logistics, all the practical details you need to know before you even start. So let's just break down the numbers. The cost is usually somewhere between $500 and $700, give or take, depending on where you are. The course itself is super quick. We're talking 1 to 3 days. And once you've got that license, it's good for 5 years before you need to renew it. Now for some pro tips. Listen up because these are important. First, make sure your training provider is a legit RTO. You can check them on the official government website. Second, and this is so crucial, you must apply for your license within 60 days of passing your test. If you miss that deadline, you might have to do it all over again. Don't delay, and remember, your license has to be renewed every 5 years. But most importantly, don't be scared if you're a total beginner. These courses are literally designed for people who have never even touched a forklift before. We've covered the why and the how. We've done the hard yards. Now, let's talk about the best part, the reward. How does this piece of plastic actually help you land a great job? And here's a little secret for those who really want to get ahead. If you get both the LF and the LO license, you become an incredibly valuable candidate. Think about it. You're like the Swiss Army knife of the warehouse. You can operate pretty much any machine an employer has, which makes you a top-tier applicant. And hey, don't just take it from me. Listen to this quote from the folks at Major Training Group. A forklift license is one of the best tickets you can get in Australia. Having this ticket on your resume puts you at the front of the line. I mean, that says it all, doesn't it? It's a direct way to get your resume moved to the top of the pile. So there you have it, the complete map for your career quest. You know why you need a license, you know which one to choose, and you know the exact 5 steps to get it done. The only question left is, which job are you going to unlock first?